Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, and cats, and welcome back to Calm Down and Level Up. Today we're here again. Every State Independent Season 3, and we're here with, of course, the Every State Independent Good mod. Thanks very much to the patrons of this video, Call Space, Jordan X, Boba Fett 13, and Bubby. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support this content, then check out the link in the description below, and you should find a Patreon link. And consider donating. I appreciate it. Man, last episode, a lot definitely happened. We had we had the Kingdom of the Two Sicilies form, we had Hungary, Austria is in the middle of forming, Andalusia, Yorkshire, Calais is sort of filling the gap that Belgium had by conquering it, because Belgium is literally at war with most of its neighbors. It's at war with, it's definitely at war with Württemberg, and then it was almost at war with the Netherlands as well. Kalisz in Poland is doing pretty good, but they're definitely going to have revolt issues very soon. Lodz with its 58%. And of course, we ended off with the Kingdom of Egypt forming and becoming a very serious power here in the Middle East. Qaeda doing a good job on reforming Pakistan, slowly. My boy Guangdong was killed again by Hong Kong this time. Japan is looking like it's down to its last three, probably looking like it's going to be just these two left pretty soon before Japan is united. Mongolia is doing alright. They have taken one state, but they are suffering against some of the Manchurians. In the US, not much has gone on except for the fact that New England has taken New York and now appears to be defeating Pennsylvania in their war. The Slovenian Empire has annexed Serbia. That was a development from last video as well. They are becoming long, and actually they're starting to collect quite a few of the states that they need for Yugoslavia, except for the fact that Croatia, 62% resistance, not looking too good. Oh my god, Switzerland just annexed Lombardy, which is crazy. What can Switzerland actually do? Unite the Alps, restore the Holy Roman Empire. So they are going for some of the Holy Roman Empire states. That's definitely quite the project for Switzerland. Uniting the Alps is probably the better idea because a lot of those Alp states are, you know, in the UH or in the UHE. But it's the AI we're talking about here. Slovenia has declared war on Switzerland. Slovenia, I don't think that that was probably the correct choice for you to go for. But I'm not going to judge. I don't judge. Danzig has annexed a bunch of the eastern Polish stuff, definitely creating a competitor to Kalisz's sort of hegemony over Poland. They do hold Warsaw, so I will show you the national spirit they have. Heir to Poland, they gain stability, war support, and out of supply minus 15%. And that's actually different for each one of these. Champagne holding Paris gets stability, war support, and resistance target in our occupied states by the enemy, plus 5%. So pretty nice. Each country's capital air spirit is a little bit different from the rest. Utah declared war on Arizona. Oltenia. Quite a few of the states in reforming Romania. It sort of formed a bowl here, and the bowl is sort of holding all the rest of the Romanian states. Man, it's the Kingdom of Egypt actually losing to... And it's the Kingdom of Egypt actually losing to the Eastern Desert. Very curious. Hungary was able to annex Vojvodina, so I'm sure they're going to be happy about that. I think they're probably going for Greater Hungary at this point. Austria-Hungary, Kingdom of Hungary, Poland-Hungary, Carpathia. So they have quite a few options to go for. Also, Calais has annexed to the entirety of the Leopoldian Belgium Empire, and now they're just chilling. I'm sure that their resistance is pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. They've inherited Luxembourg's resistance, already at 62%. And the Kingdom of England has formed. So all of the resistance is dropping. Leeds was able to form it in Yorkshire. And now they're just going to start collecting all the rest of the states in competition with the Kingdom of Scotland up north. And fun fact, Northern England is actually the one that formed the Kingdom of Scotland. We also have a fully formed Austria. If we can see it, there it is. If it'll let me show you. Here it is, the fully formed Austria, as well as the Kingdom of Bavaria, which is fully formed. Here's another really fun one that I didn't let you guys know about in the beginning of this mod. A fun localization thing for Saudi Arabia. Depending on which state actually unites Arabia, the name will change. If it's just Nejd, then it will just be Saudi Arabia because that's where the Saudis are from. But if Rub al-Khali forms Arabia, it becomes Rub al-Khali Arabia. As well as if Hejaz forms it, it becomes Hejazi Arabia. And we got to see one of the fun ones. Rub al-Khali Arabia has formed. Man, earlier I thought that Bulgaria was going to form. I guess it actually did, technically. But Bulgaria looks like a complete mess right now. Sofia will have to put this back together if they want to survive. They only have the one division, though. And here we have just seen the Abruzzo Empire collapse due to revolutions. Rome and Florence both, I think, revolted. Or actually, I think Rome was just fighting them the whole time, but Look at Florence and their rebel armies. 3 divisions. That's very strong. Abruzzo, I'm sorry. You're probably not going to survive, but you did a good job for what you had. For a little while there. Mersin looking pretty big and strong in Turkey. Also, Samsun, Izmir, these are all possible for uniting Turkey. It usually takes a little while for Turkey to actually get united. Also, Burgos just annexed Bulgaria and then reformed it themselves. So now we have Burgosian Bulgaria. Catalonia looking pretty nice as well, having annexed Valencia. And Aragon over next to it, having annexed, what was that, like Southern Aragon? Or Western Aragon and Eastern Aragon united. Boys, the Southern Egyptians have actually moved up and taken Cairo. And they're beating back the Kingdom of Egypt heavily with their 1 division. You would think that the Kingdom of Egypt would be doing better, being a united country, but they are getting their butt kicked. Also, the Republic of Tuscany, looking good because they now have 3 divisions due to the revolution, and they are now invading North Italy, trying to take it back from the scummy Switzerland-ish people. The Swiss. The Soviet state of New York, is that what I just saw? It must have been a revolt. Yep, the Soviet state of New York has, they left New England, I guess, and now they're invading Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So the whole Pennsylvanian Empire and the New England Empire has collapsed. The Soviet state of New York seems to be the probable new clear hegemon. But look at this, New Jersey also 3 divisions. California has taken Oregon, and now they're going after Baja California. Japan has come down to just Kyushu and Kanto for the most part. There's still Kuril Islands and some others mixed in there. Shandong in China, as well as Zhejiang, Zunyi, all looking all right so far. Pas-de-Calais has declared war on Luxembourg. That must have been a revolt. Guangxi Clique, this is actually a formable here. And their next goal, just reform China. But I also saw something cool. The Kingdom of Prussia has formed. That is a lot of states that they now have cores on. It was formed by Hinterpommern. So yeah, look at that. Prussia. Boom. Big. They still only have their 1 division. So they're going to still struggle to expand a lot. But Kingdom of Prussia is now a major power. And they do have 3 divisions on their way. That was close too because these were all getting big. Now that they're cores, this revolt might not happen. Yeah, they're all going down now, the green arrows. That was very close. That almost did not happen. The Kingdom of England has also annexed Wales, and they're going for Sussex next. The Middle East is turned into a just complete mess. I'm going to stop looking there until something cool happens. Kedah, though, are now invading the Punjab. Hopefully they do good there. Stavropol looking good in sort of the North Caucasus. Hong Kong declared war on Fujian. China is still going through its major unification period. Actually, being at war with Bavaria is quite a good idea, I think, for Prussia, because it creates just 1 choke point that they have to worry about for their 1 division instead of an entire border. As well as Bavaria being at war with a whole bunch of other stuff, so Prussia's troop will be able to just walk right in. Albania now holds... What do they hold? Albania took 1 state, Moravia took 1 state, Bosnia was annexed. Rest in peace. Albania now holds Montenegro. So rest in peace, those guys. Also, West Banat appears to be struggling to invade Serbia. Oltenia, doing good actually. They have control over Moldova for the most part. Tehran looking good in Iran. They've got, how many states is that? 1, 2, 3, 4? That's quite a few for this region. There's 1, 2, 3 down here with Fars. Iran may be uniting sooner than we thought. And that might help fix the whole Middle Eastern problem with just complete border gore everywhere. Major peace deal in Iberia, but it looks just still horrible. Salamanca, Guadalajara country took 1, and Madrid got 1. Andalusia was annexed, so the big empire of Andalusia that we saw last episode is now gone. Switzerland is being slowly pushed out of all of their northern Italian holdings by all of their enemies. Also, Dalmatia appears to have joined the war against the Slovenian Empire. Days are looking grim for the Slovenian Empire, it's gotta be said. It was awesome that it existed. Tasmania, still just chilling down here in Australia. They're at war with no one right now. Looks like their enemy got killed before they could annex it. South Australia, though, looking pretty big. Tasmania might just have to annex them. Oh yeah, their division's way up here. Is that Republic of Vietnam? It's all formed up. Look at that. Republic of Vietnam is here. They can unite Indochina, so that's quite a big project for them. Rhineland was finally annexed. Württemberg got 3 states, and the Kingdom of Bavaria seemingly got shafted with their only 1 state. But now they have quite a big border with Prussia, which they can fight back on. How's Württemberg doing? What are they going to go for? I'm curious. And the Kingdom of Romania was finally formed by Oltenia. We have a red Romania over here looking spicy. Konya looking very strong here in Turkey, as well as Democratic Kastamonu. Kastamonu's back! That's a throwback to Season 1. Kastamonu was quite the power back then. They're also a revolution, so they have their 3 revolting states. So they have their 3 sort of revolutionary divisions here. Georgia is also back. They must have had a revolution as well. And now they are beating back both Armenia and Azerbaijan. Greater Croatia has just formed, boys. So I think this is a formable. Yeah, they already did Greater Croatia, so they don't really need to do Croatia, I guess. But who formed this? Was this Dalmatia? Yep, Dalmatia has formed Greater Croatia. Definitely, probably the empire that is going to form some sort of Yugoslavia here in the future. They are going to have to deal with some of the remaining states down here. They're going to have to deal with Albania, who's fiercely in control, and they've actually built a second division, who's fiercely in control of Montenegro. This whole Morava region is just horrible. They might even try to take Vojvodina from Hungary. And now look at this, boys. In Italy, we have the North Italian Confederation. Looking nice. So there's actually 3 formables in Italy already. I'm just still surprised that Kingdom of Prussia was able to form that quick. Also, Bavaria got their second division out, and it looks like they've cut off the Prussian division. Prussia is building 5 divisions, but it seems like they keep shifting it around to breaking the progress. Polesi Reich has just broken free. Oh my god, look at all these divisions. They got the 3. Whatever, I think that was the Danzig Empire sort of started to collapse. Lithuania and Latvia are looking nice right now, especially Lithuania. Oh my god, what just happened over here? Leopoldian Belgium is back, and they have control over Luxembourg. Alsace-Lorraine is actually independent again. Luxembourg controls Antwerp right now. Central Europe is just going crazy. Let's give them a moment. Let's give them a moment to figure out what they're doing. Abyssinia has formed. They have taken British Somaliland as well as Somaliland. They still only got their 1 division, but all of that resistance should be melting away. They're at war with Kenya, it appears. Chad is looking good as well, but a lot of their territory is just inhospitable desert states. Kansas has eaten both Colorado and Nebraska. The East Coast, when it was united, is now completely ununited, except the fact that New Jersey controls New York now. So the New York Commune, or whatever it was called, the Soviet state of New York, did not last. Also, Free Ireland has finally formed. Was this from Northern? Did Northern Ireland form it? Oh no. Northern Ireland may have formed the Kingdom of Ireland or Free Ireland. Oh my god, Romania just annexed Morava, which includes Morava, southern Serbia, Kosovo, and Bosnia, all in one. Just one big package. Munster has capitulated. Free Ireland has united the island, it appears. Yep. And GG's to that, so they should have some navies being built, yet they have destroyers on the way and convoys. Oh my god. Iberia is completely shattered once again. Bulgaria has declared war on Romania, so that's going to be quite a big boy, whoever wins that. They both only have the 1 division still, I think. But Bulgaria can go for Greater Bulgaria. They can go for Bulgarian Empire and Greater Yugoslavia. Prussia's division is holding out against the onslaught of the Bavarians, whilst they try to get their new army out. It's taking a little while. Greece also has formed, which I've just noticed. They formed from who? Athens, actually. So, wow, their color is really bright. It's like staring into the sun. So that is a whole nother contender in the Balkans. Oh no, what has happened here? This is a pretty large... No, it's just 3 revolts. The nationalist city-state of Cairo has revolted. And they are fighting just the south. So that's curious. Egypt may not have become the superpower that we thought they were going to last episode. Well, boys, today we saw the rise of Romania, Greece, Prussia, some Italian states, Abyssinia, Hong Kong, and Iberia and Russia are complete messes. We also saw the rise of New York for a hot moment, but that's gone. And then England, of course. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to hit like, favorite, and subscribe. If you guys are new, make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below if you are interested in supporting this kind of content. And I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.